Hello everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and in this video I'll be taking a look at the toast cover for the Galaxy S7. This is a custom-made wooden skin for a variety of devices, not only including smartphones such as the Galaxy S7, S8, S9, and the iPhone X, but also for tablets and other devices. My particular review unit runs for $74. That does include the front panel, but if you don't want that, then you can knock $10 off, so it would be $64 for the custom design. If you'd rather not have a design, you can get just the wooden back for $39. They also have a number of pre-made designs for an extra $5. Also for an extra $5, you can get custom text on the back. And of course, for the extra $10, you can get a front panel to match. Lastly, I would like to thank Toast for sending this over to me for review. As I mentioned, this particular setup would run you $74, and there are a number of different wood options to choose from. Walnut is what I was sent, and I think it looks fantastic. But before I talk about the actual cover, let me talk about the installation process. I was really excited to get this on the phone, so I didn't set up my camera or anything to record it. But if you've ever installed any other type of skin or a screen protector, this is essentially the same thing. Toast has a number of installation videos on their website that should help you install the setups that you have. But the basic overview of the installation process just involves cleaning your device with an alcohol pad, peeling off the backing for the piece that you'd like to install, making sure that the alignment is just right, and then you just push the cover down onto the device. Now, the cool thing about Toast covers is that if you have a device with curved corners, this will accommodate that just fine. Because of the little slits that they have towards the edges on the wood, it will allow those portions to nicely sit over those curved portions. So pretty much the entire device can be covered by one of the Toast covers. And after the installation process is complete, the results can be really stunning. I have definitely had multiple people wonder what this is I have on my phone. And they're even more surprised by when I say that this is not an actual case, but an actual wooden skin. And having the custom design on the back just makes it even more unique and is something I would definitely recommend you guys go for. $64 is quite a bit of money, but you can really personalize this to be one of a kind. For example, mine, I opted to include a sort of overlay of a scuba diver and the dive flag behind that, and it turned out fantastic. I couldn't have asked for better results. They did a wonderful job on this, and there's probably nothing else like this out there. One other cool thing is that you have covers for the rear-facing camera, your power button, your volume buttons, as well as a SIM tray. So pretty much everything is covered here. The only bit of Toast branding, you'll find that on the back towards the bottom, in the middle, nothing on the sides. Speaking of the sides, I will say that this is quite slippery overall. I'm used to the Spec Candy Shell grip case, which, as the name suggests, adds quite a bit of grip to your device. So as long as you give your device an extra amount of grip when you're using it, you should be okay, but it is slippery. But for me at least, this is quite a bit more slippery compared to what I'm used to. The front panel is a nice touch, although you have to get alignment just right, or when your screen is on, you can see that certain portions are crooked. And if you decide to put this on top of a screen protector like I did, you'll have to make sure that you get the alignment as good as you can on the first try, or else you can't really lift it up without lifting the screen protector up as well, which could cause bubbling. I had bubbling at first, but it eventually disappeared. But still, my alignment isn't right, so I would probably opt to not use the front cover. However, in that case, it might not be as noticeable when you're using this out and about. If I didn't have that front cover, the people who asked me about this overall probably wouldn't have noticed anything out of the ordinary. But if you can take your time and get the alignment correct, I think it actually might be alright. However, I will also say that based on the soft touch navigation buttons at the bottom, as well as the home button, the whole area is a little bit recessed. I wish they would have made these sections larger. Still, they do work fine. You just have to make sure that you either push a little bit harder to make sure your finger goes into the cutout, or just make sure that your finger is aligned perfectly in the middle. Devices that don't have soft touch navigation buttons or any physical buttons on the front probably aren't going to be affected by this, but it is something to mention. And I think that the last thing to mention is that since this is a skin, if you pull this in and out of your pocket like I have, it's probably going to catch quite a bit of lint. I've noticed that this skin has gradually gotten kind of dirtier over the weeks. When you look close at the different areas, you can certainly see bits of lint and other debris sort of caught between the skin and the phone. And when you're looking at it close up, it is kind of gross, but when you're looking at it from a distance or you're just using it normally, it's not something you notice, but other people might if you were to show this to them. And I think one final thing to note is that This certainly has a wood smell to it. When I first put this on, it was quite noticeable, but after a couple of weeks, the smell I've either gotten used to it or the smell has just sort of gradually disappeared. Overall, I'm extremely happy with the toast cover. It is quite expensive if you decide to use a custom design on the back, but if you do that, you're going to have something truly one of a kind that nobody else likely has. It certainly adds a personalized touch to your actual device. You now have something that totally sets the design apart from anything else out there, and to me, that's pretty cool. The quality is there, the support is there. You just need to make sure that you take as much time as you can with the installation, and everything should be good from there. So I can totally recommend the toast cover, even if you don't decide to get a custom design, but I will definitely recommend you guys do that. So definitely check it out over at toastmade.com. If there are any comments, questions, or suggestions about this or anything else, feel free to leave them down below in the comments area. But that's it with the video. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.